All right, all right, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Papa West on Politics, and this is Check-In Wednesday. My. What do we have on Check-In Wednesday? Ladies and gentlemen, haven't you heard? Donald Trump had an unexpected letter released by the Wall Street Journal, owned by Rupert Murdoch. You know, Donald Trump's supposedly best friend that's been letting him just say whatever you want to say on Fox News for years and years and years. Fox News supporting Mr. Trump. Whatever he says on Fox News, supporting him. Lies. Oh, it's a wonderful thing when the guys fight each other. You know, the homies, Rupert Murdoch and Donald Trump, they homies, but now they're at odds, they're fighting each other. There's some problems. But let me say something to you. MAGA. So, this is to the hardcore MAGA. You know, HDR. Hate, discrimination, and racism. The hardcore MAGA. In the soul of MAGA. You know that you'll go down with Donald Trump and to the end into hell because you feel that America belongs to you. You own America, the land, the mass, the air, the water, everything. And we're just living in it. Right, MAGA? Yeah, I know. So, how do you feel now, MAGA? Mr. Trump won't release the Epstein files. And you want him to release them because you think there's so many prominent Democrats in the Epstein files. So many celebrities in the Epstein files that are doing all these horrible things. And he won't release them. Why do you think it is, MAGA? Tell me, what do you think it is? We all know what it is. We know what it is. You don't want to accept it, but we know what it is. Because Donald Trump is all over the Epstein files. In them, on them, under them, on top of them, everywhere. That's why. You see, if he was not in them, they could have redacted them, set it up for you beautifully, and just expose everybody else and just put them out. But see, he's in them so much. Throughout the 15-year relationship he had with Epstein, he's in there so much, they can't redact everything. It's very painful. It's a very painstaking job. Did you hear that he wants Pam Bondi to have all these FBI agents that go through the Epstein files to make sure there's anything pertinent that you should release? Now, you know the only reason he wants them to do that is to get him out of those files. They're trying to wash them, but it's very difficult to wash them. And if they do these things, there's other files somewhere else. So, with that being said, Mr. Trump is never going to release the Epstein files because they will destroy him. MAGA, hardcore MAGA, HDR MAGA, they will destroy him. Now, here's the thing. Currently, Ms. Gnomes should be fired. She's still in administration. She's still responsible for a lot of those kids and adults being drowned in Texas. She's responsible because you know if this would have been Biden's administration or Kamala Harris, Obama, you would have demanded people be fired. But we know that you are hypocritical. You don't apply it across the board. That's why I know you are the HDR, the hate, discrimination, racist in the MAGA movement. That's who you are. You're not honest. You're not honest brokers, and you're not going to be realistic and be fair. This is what it is. So, with that being said, here's what we're going to do. I, Papa West, as a registered voter, I'm going to submit a new program for the Democrats. And if some Republicans want to join, that's fine. It's going to be called Hands Helping America. That's right, Hands Helping America. That means Donald Trump's big, beautiful bill that's going to affect a lot of people on Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, SNAP, etc. They're going to be affected. They're going to be hurt. And it's America helping Americans. So what is it going to be? I need for all the Democrats to take 1% of their income, their Congress check or their Senate check that they get per month. They get over $13,000 a month. They need to submit 1% of their income and put it in a fund to help all these people that are going to be affected by the big, beautiful bill. I don't care what your income is, what you're paying, you will adjust it to help these people that are being hurt by the big, beautiful bill. This will show that you're putting skin in the game. Don't talk about it, be about it. I know that the next terms are coming back in November to win the House and send it back. But until then, set yourself up by September or October, no later. Put this fund together, divide it by your constituents. How you going to break it down? It could be $500 per person, $200, $300, whatever it is, to help your constituents. Americans helping Americans. Democrats, this will show that you're serious and your heart in the paint. Not just talking the game, be about the game. Put your skin in the game. That's right, that's right. Sacrifice some of your income. After all, the constituents is paying your salary, $13,000 a month. What would be greater than sacrificing 1% of your income? So you don't get $13,000 one month, you get $12,500 or $11,800, whatever the amount is. So what? But you will show that you love your fellow man. I am my brother's keeper. See what I'm talking about? So some Republicans might want to join in. But see, this will show America. This will show even MAGA light, that they can reform themselves. That you see, this is how we help Americans. This is how we love America. This is how we show that we want to do something that is substantial to make something better in people's lives when they're hurting. They're going to hurt. They're going to be going through a lot of pain because of the big, beautiful bill. Now, some of you might say, why should they do this? Oh, it's very simple. If you're not in power, Democrats, and the Republicans control the House, control the Senate, you can't get a word in edgewise and you can't get anything moved through. What you can do, you can help your constituents by helping them financially. And see, that means something at the end of the day. That means something when they go into the voting booth, that you put skin in the game. See what I'm talking about? Now, with that being said, Mr. Trump, this goes back to the hardcore MAGA, HDR. You have proven to us, you have shown us that you don't care about the stock market crashing, you don't care about the terrorists, you don't care about laying off people from the Department of Education or from the Department of Veteran Affairs, Social Security, Medicaid office, FCC, to make sure we can travel safely. You don't give a shit about any of that. Only thing you care about is the Epstein files, to see what prominent Democrats or celebrities that are in there. So that shows that you do not really love America. What you love is you love to inflict pain and make pain your whole life work in America. That's why I call you core MAGA, HDR, hate, discrimination, racism. Because if you love America, you will understand. If you make $1 million or less, we are all interconnected. If you make more money than that, you got monopoly money, so you can do whatever you want to do. So, you enjoy the deportation of all these immigrants that are hardworking people that help us grow our food, work in our restaurants, our hotels, etc., etc. Remember, these are not criminals. These are not people that are murdering people and selling drugs. These are hardworking people that deserve to be in America and work with them to be a full citizen. But no, that's not what you want. You want to free base on hate, discrimination, and racism. So we understand that. Hardcore MAGA. That's who you are. That's who you're going to be. Gotcha. Understand that. So people of color MAGA. That means Hispanic America, Black America, any people that are not white, that you're MAGA, that you support MAGA, you should be ashamed of yourself. You really should be ashamed of yourself. So any way you slice it, it's ridiculous to be part of MAGA. To be part of a program that is a descendant from slavery. Yes, MAGA is a descendant from slavery. Slavery, Jim Crow, the Tea Party, into MAGA. It's all it is morphed into MAGA. That's what it is. So if you're a person of color, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You should be disgusted with yourself. But I understand it's hard to forgive yourself. I bet on the wrong horse. I voted for the wrong horse. I went with them. I thought it was cool. I didn't want to vote for the woman. I want to vote for Kamala Harris. I get it, but it's ridiculous, but I get it. But see, if you look in the mirror and be honest with yourself, you can make some better decisions. Do you need therapy? Get therapy. I don't know what you need to get. Maybe I can give you therapy, whatever. The bottom line is, I'm Papa West. This is Papa West on politics. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm hard in the paint. I'm going to call a thing a thing. If you do good, I'm going to talk about you. If you do bad, I'm going to talk about you. Either way, I'm going to talk about you. But I hope you're doing good. But this is Papa West, and I'll see you next time.